Cities burning, power's gone. Silence screams where we belong. Empty shelves and broken streets. Boots on gravel, no retreat. Sirens dead, the grid is down. Ashes falling on this town. They thought we'd fold, they thought we'd run, but we've been ready since day one. We saw it coming miles away, while they just laughed and walked away. Now it's time to draw the line. This is ours, this fight is mine. Preppers will survive through the fire. We stay alive, stand our ground, we won't divide.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello.
Oh. How have you guys been doing today?
Oh,
I'm a little hoarse. I need to stop singing so high.
well, you keep putting out all that music. You're gonna stay hoarse, like the movie A Man Called Horse.
Well, actually, my voice sounds better after it gets this way, though.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it's annoying, especially when I have to come up here and talk for an hour or two.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
Hello, Miss San Diego.
let Jeff run the stream tonight. Great.
Evidently, I went and made a mistake, and it popped up the two lives again. So we'll just have to deal with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the little one's over on the side here.
Yeah. Hey, Grace.
I do have something very interesting. Japan, of all places, is being overrun by bears. Yep.
They escaped from the zoo.
No, they're wild. They had to put down 14,601 bears, and it's supposed, and they're already at record pace now. So they'll probably go. They're expecting it in the 17,000, 18,000 range. Now, what they're trying to do so they don't, and these are the ones that they're capturing and doing the business to them. So what they did to combat this is little robot wolves. They dress them up in evil Japanese wolves costumes, and they go around growling and howling in the farms on the outside, and it's scaring the bears back into the forest, I guess.
Wow.
It's interesting. Let me see if I can find a video. Oh, here it is.
A lot of bears.
Yeah, I never would have thought Japan would get overran by bears.
Yeah, I mean, they do have a big forest, though.
Man, they've been going to town with one another in that forest, ain't they? You better keep them out there.
Okay. I'll go ahead and I'll have to mute it because it does play some music. Okay, here we go. It's going to play. There we go. Okay, no music now, so I'll play it. Okay, I got to mute it now. But evidently these things are AI they'll go around driving, and this one's kind of hung up in the tree, up on a fence post somewhere.
Boy,
The bear's gone. I would take off too, though.
that's a shame. They're killing them all.
Well, it's better than, because they have traps in a lot of these farms. They're trapping them, and they're trapped live. But when somebody goes picks them up, they end up not being put back. Euthanized.
Yeah, they eat them. They eat them.
Well, if that's what they do, that's fine. But I don't know if that's what, are they eating them or just disposing of them?
Yeah, I think
What's
they
up,
use,
Prepper 101?
a lot of the Pacific Rim uses the different body parts for aphrodisiacs and all this other stuff. So,
Well, these things they are selling these, the little robot things. The starting price for those are $4,000.
Good God. Don't start on me tonight, Prepper.
And evidently it comes with 50 kinds of recorded sounds, including human voices and electronic voices and animals. And this has been going on since 2016.
I wonder if they got a mother-in-law voice.
Well, you know who in chat would love that one.
He's probably already submitted the voice already.
Well, Prepper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was an interesting thing here.
That's right.
You know, it's probably a good thing his mother-in-law don't watch this.
Comes with over 200 sounds and none of them are recorded.
And one of them is Sasquatch.
Well,
Yeah, that was and you guys, I don't know who watched the video I put out today about a certain anti thing. Because I didn't mean to, but I kept finding out more and more information on it.
Oh, okay.
It goes way back. Now I'm not saying it's the same strand and everything from in the 1900s and whatnot, but the one in 1993 is the same one, unless the one that's out now has mutated or.
We will make America great again.
Hey, Mr. Rocker, thank you for subscribing.
hey, Regina. Hey, Tammy.
And I just seen something else just pop up about it. Yeah, the WHO's been going to town about it and whatnot. And like I said, this virus has been around for a long time. And it originated in, or it still is, deer mice. That's what carries it.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
The one in the 1800s that killed millions, that was from rats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Another rodent.
Yeah, that's always been a thing. They're a big carrier of things.
Yeah.
So remember, when you get your cans out of the cabinets, wash them off first.
Oh yeah, you should always.
Yeah, you should.
I got
But
cats in my cabinets. I don't have cabinets anymore because
Well,
it's not good.
I don't have any worries about no rodents in my house.
Not with all
I
that
can
cat.
understand that.
Just the smell of the cats. The mice go to the next block over and walk around.
Grace, I like the video you sent about the chocolate cake there.
Mm.
Damn.
Yeah, your
Already
pop
started.
cans too. Because
Already started. Mhm.
I've worked at a canning place where they canned green beans and carrots, and you see mice and rats running on top of the cans all the time and
Yeah.
sitting there take a dump and whiz.
That's all.
Yes.
And that's just at the factory or the canner. It's the same at a grocery store. Because
Yeah.
if it's in the back, that's why they have so many traps around grocery stores and feed places, because
Oh,
there's
yeah.
so many mice and rats.
Yeah. Hey, Zig. Zig.
Hey, Ziggy. But somewhere I seen it. I marked it down on the video anyway. I can't remember what it was. Oh, 1 in 7 of those mice carry that
Yeah.
virus that everybody's. But it's like it's nothing new. Although a lot of people don't know it. They think it comes from China or somewhere like that. It's been around, and it's in most countries. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to stay that way. Just like they say it doesn't, or it won't jump from human to human, even though it has, according to who.
Woohoo.
Roof rats.
Yeah, that's the thing.
There we have it.
Anything like gargoyles.
No,
Oh, okay.
they're also called black rats. For a roof rat, their body size is about 7 inches. These are medium-sized, blackish to brown rats. Live among humans. They are commonly found in attics or rafters.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, there is multiple different variants of mice and what they can carry. Now, these other ones aren't known for carrying said virus, but just the deer mouse.
Yeah. it was
Well,
cool.
now,
Wasn't too
now
long ago.
seeing, go ahead there.
No, go ahead.
Well, seeing as how rats carry so many diseases and everything, squirrels are kind of a cousin to rats. Do they carry anything like that themselves?
Depends who you ask. If you ask Fauci dude, that and the deer and the bears and the antelopes and everything else carries the 2021.
Mm.
Now, again, how do we know this? They take samples. When you check, if you've checked in with your deer before you go somewhere, sometimes they take a sample. Now, from where that goes, we don't know. Just because they say something doesn't mean it's 100%. Just like during 2020, somebody fell down and died. Oh, they got the virus. For a year and a half, nobody died from cancer,
Exactly.
no heart attacks.
I mean, come on. We may be dumb, but we ain't stupid.
It's dependent on the type. There are some really bad stuff out there that they're not resistant to, but it's just like some are smart enough to steal the cheese on the trap without it going off.
Yeah, I got those.
We had the at Roll King, we had the sticky traps.
Yeah.
And they get stuck on that, and you'd be walking by and hear, I can't even make my voice go that high anymore. The mice screaming in under the shelves.
Well, now, don't get me wrong. I think the world of them if you in a barn or somewhere like that. But this is the way I look at it. That's kind of inhumane on a sticky pad. Just go ahead and get it over and done with.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it.
Well, there's, and this is whatever health ways or, there has to be, you can't have them decomposing under shelves and stuff. So that's why you're supposed to put the sticky ones and you're supposed to check them daily and everything, and which they don't, but, and you're supposed, and there is chemicals in it to, hurry the process, so to speak, but they're still stuck there like,
yeah. Well, now, what's really bad? I mean, come on, first time I ever used one. All right. And I thought I kind of folded it over and put the rat or mouse out of its mind. And instead of throwing it in trash, I threw it out in the woods back behind the house. Well, along come a cat.
Yeah, I was going to say that's probably a bad idea.
Yeah, well, I know that now.
Yeah.
But I finally got it off of that cat, but its face did not have no fur on it. I mean, I'm sorry it happened, but I learned from it.
Yeah, here's all the, and there's the word that we can't say, even though I said it earlier today on the video, but yeah. And it describes each of the mice and everything, or the rat, so to speak. Well, there's two rats on here, but
Man, it'd be good target practice.
The deer mouse has bigger ears than the house mouse.
So he can hear you better.
Yeah. Yeah. And the ones that they go inside, the boxes that you go to any Walmart or any grocery store, they have to be around the outside of the building. I think every 20 feet or something like that. Those, they go in and they can't get out, and there's poison.
Right.
Some of them have poison, some of them don't. depending on regulations in your state and all that stuff.
Now, when I done pest control, rat traps, you know, we go to, let's say, a store or something like that, we'd always set one beside the door right there. And practically every time we would go and check on them, it'd be about one or two of them up in there.
Yeah, my son wanted to. We used to have hamsters, and they had a thing in the downtown area where every first Friday they'd have stuff set up and everything. They don't do it anymore, but we were down there walking, and my son seen a white mouse run across the street. So he goes, the streets are all closed off, so he runs across the street and picks it up and grabs it, and he says, "Can I have this mouse?" And I said, "Well, it's a white mouse. It's probably somebody's pet that got out." And he carried it around the whole time we were down there and everything. And we already had, you know, the cages and everything home, because we had a few years ago we had hamsters, and we just stuck it in there, and he had a pet mouse for the longest time. Now, if we had a pet mouse, it wouldn't be around too long. With all these cats, especially Joker, he's like, he's wound up. He's 90 miles an hour all the time.
See, what y'all do is get you a pet hamster and put them in them round balls.
Yeah.
And just man, that would tick your cat off something for bad.
I think I threw them away, but we used to have them. My daughter got a big one so she could put the cats in it. And they'd it'd roll all over the house and try to get out.
I'm talking about putting a hamster in there.
Oh, they have huge ones that you can put other gerbils or guinea pigs or whatever in. Yeah, I was let me fix this thing. I actually recorded a whole video. I was going to put the video out today, but it didn't have any sound at all. And I was like, oh. So I'll have to do it again. I've been seeing a lot of stuff here lately about picking up stuff for prepping and, you know, storing food and stuff. And a lot of it's misinformation and stuff, saying that white enriched flour has a lifetime shelf life and stuff. I'm like, don't tell people that, because it's got stuff in it that it's got oil in it.
It's got bugs in it too.
Well, that's normal, but the fact being, anything that like the germ of the flour, if it has any bit of oil goes rancid.
Yeah.
And if oil goes rancid, it's inside the flour, so it will go rancid. And when you tell people that it doesn't go bad, that's like powdered milk has a shelf life of 20 years. That's untrue. That's not right. Don't tell people that. It comes in a can and whatnot, It is not made for storage. It's made because it's in the baking aisle. It's for baking, for making bread and other things. Now you can get milk that has a 20-year lifespan if it's stored right, but it's instant milk, powdered milk. There's a big difference. One is it's meant for, and you can tell the difference in the taste. Instant milk, it's powdered, tastes like milk, and it doesn't have that awful taste like powdered milk does.
Well, now, not all powdered milk tastes bad, but you got to go through and figure out what you like, because what I like, you may not like. And storing food with oils in it, peanuts can go rancid also.
Oh, yeah, it's
Oil.
there's full oil, peanut oil.
Yeah. But you see a lot of people on there who's saying, put away peanuts, for a good while. It don't last that long.
Oh no, that's like coffee. Saying coffee doesn't go bad. It does because it has oil in it too. Now you can get the instant coffee, but that has been freeze dried. That's why it doesn't go bad.
And if you want to get some coffee that are guaranteed to wake you up in the morning, get some Sanka. That'll do it. God, I used to drink Sanka, but now I can't stand that stuff. Well, you drink what your parents had.
Iguanas for a service animal.
You could do that down here. We have plenty of them.
There's a whole bunch of them.
No, oh, come on.
Have you ever had one? Ate one, Eric?
No.
Oh.
Oh.
But it's the people that I know say that it tastes like chicken, just like frog legs. So.
Yeah.
Why is it everything tastes like chicken?
Because everything tastes like chicken.
Yeah.
Except beef and pork.
Well, they say alligator does, but I can taste the difference.
That I've had. I can taste the alligator, but there is a hint of.
Oh yeah, especially if you get the backstrap area where it's stringy like chicken.
And another thing too, these restaurants that sell that stuff, they're not cleaning or straining their oil. They're using the same oil they cook their chicken wings in. So maybe that's why it tastes like chicken.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh, you're lucky. Some of those restaurants for the fry oil are in there for at least 6 months.
Now, I will tell you, when Daddy ran his restaurant, he changed that oil out every night.
Mexico. Well, it depends on the fryer. If there's like,
that could get expensive changing it every night.
Yeah, 200 gallons of oil in a big one of them long fryers.
Yeah.
Well, the company paid for it.
I know when I deep fry
Just
turkey,
chicken.
it's in peanut oil.
Oh yeah.
I'll take some cheesecloth and put it over my container and then strain the oil through that, and then use the same oil for Christmas when I'm deep frying the turkey at Christmas too. So
yeah, and as long as it's because it's going to heat up, any ickiness that may get transferred over is going to be sterilized, so to speak. It's just you want to get the chunks and stuff out because you don't want that taste and
Yeah.
transfer over once it
Sometimes I'll
burns
go
enough.
twice through cheesecloth with it.
Yeah.
I used to
Yeah, I've
love
seen-
go camping and be cooking out, over an open fire. You'll see a miller flying around. He'll dive bomb whatever you're cooking. You just stir him up and hope you don't get that plate.
I seen one guy would take the oil out. He would drain it. He would put so much oil in there, and then he would fill the rest up with water, and he would put the lid on it and put it in the cooler.
Let it separate.
Yeah, and then he'd go and pull the oil out of it, and then drain the water, and all the stuff was inside the water.
Huh.
That was his way of saving money.
Well, oil's not cheap anymore.
Oh no.
Not the good oil.
I shouldn't have ate those spaghetti.
Yeah, if you're going to save flour for a long term, not just for a year or something. I'm talking long term. Wheat berries is the way to go.
True.
You can save that for 10 years if you do it right. Yes,
Damn.
the cans that you can get that of powdered milk, well, instant milk, is when it's put in a can, it is filled with nitrogen.
Yeah, that
It takes out all the oxygen.
I can't stand powdered milk. I had so much of that crap when I was growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can remember my mother making it and then stirring it up in a Tupperware container and then put it in the fridge, and you had to wait for it to get cold.
I'll
Like
put
that.
it over a bowl
That
of
is-
cereal.
Gross.
Oh, that's even bad with cereal, even if you put sugar on it.
Well, that's
It's-
all that's basically was our breakfast food was cereal, unless it was Saturday or Sunday. Had to dump a lot of sugar on it.
Yeah. Good old Frosted Flakes with all that sugar on it didn't help at all.
No, I'm talking about adding cane sugar to sugar that's a cereal that's already pre-sweetened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got the bottom of the bowl of milk and you pulling up sugar.
It's like sand.
Yeah.
Then you ate your cereal. Milk. You ate your milk.
Then you were on such a sugar high you ran to school.
Shit, I'd run away from school.
Well, I had to go to and from school uphill. Just
Both
one-
ways.
Both ways. Well, yeah, to and from. Yeah.
Yeah. In a
Nobody
snowstorm.
believes me. But
Hey, Eric, in a snowstorm.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I remember my dad telling me that when he went to school, he had to walk to school 5 miles uphill.
One way.
Yeah. Yeah. And he said when he left school, he had to go uphill too. And which I found out because when I lived with my grandpa and had to go to school, I went the same way he did. And he was kind of telling the truth because we had to go up the hill and then you go down the hill to go to, and then when you left, you went up the hill and then down. So he fibbed a bit, but you know.
Well, now my daddy used to tell us, he lived so far back in the woods, in order to have lights on Saturday night, he would have to flip the switch Wednesday morning.
We didn't. The only light we had was from the coal lanterns at my grandpa's. He didn't. The very last time I spent time with him, he ended up getting a trailer up next to the neighbors, and he actually had electricity there. But when he lived in the shanty down there, no electricity, no running water. We didn't have TV or anything. The music was about a jar and a half in, and he would get out there and do the harmonica, and that was the entertainment for the night.
What do you call a porch guitar? That was a bucking and a string.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it wasn't a bucket, it was a tub. Yeah, there was no hole in that because we had to take a bath in that and wash clothes.
I've heard my daddy and my uncles say the same thing. When they were coming up, they had holes in the side of a house that's so cut big and big you could throw a full-grown cat through it and it not touch the sides. We went up there one year, and Daddy told me, he said, "Yep, there's the house, raised up in." He said it ain't changed a bit since he was young, and I looked at it. Dude, I could fly through some of them holes in the side of the house and not touch the sides. And they would wake up many mornings with snow on the bed. I can understand why now.
Yeah.
I thought he was pulling my leg. You know how adults do real small youngins?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't pulling my leg then.
Yeah, you hear about the Planet Fitness letting men walk into the women's changing area thing.
Yeah.
I was like, I'd cancel my subscription too if I seen something like that. Yeah, that I thought that I kind of thought all that stuff was slacking off,
Well, compared to what it was, and it's, it has slacked off, but I know what you're talking about. It shouldn't even be a subject.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, that's kind of, I was put that tidbit in one of them songs because it popped up in the news that a guy got arrested for stopping a guy dressed as a woman going in the bathroom after his daughter, and I'm like, wouldn't be no way. And he didn't do it violently or anything. Says, I'll have no problem with it. Just make sure, wait until my daughter gets out and you can do whatever you want to do in that bathroom. And, you know, Popo was called. And I would have said shame on the police that were involved in that too. And that's just what we hear. I don't see anybody.
That's true.
Um,
I was just reading chat.
yeah, I don't see anybody.
Dummy, he didn't get his tax thing passed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Charge my watch real quick. Or forget.
What, a sundial?
No, it's USB. You got to plug it in.
I also like kind of what happened out in Texas about a week ago.
What's that?
They was going to hold one day for a certain race of people, and they was told they couldn't do it.
Yeah.
No.
Now, if we went over there, do you for once think they would let us do that? Oh, damn, my heart. Do it again.
They found the remains of a soldier.
Where?
Africa. I don't know the whole spew about that, but Morocco?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, we got people everywhere.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah, it was a few of them, that, as far as I know, and they found the last remains. Yeah, I'm just hoping my son gets his replacement so he can get his butt home.
Right.
Yeah. Even though there's, which is kind of interesting since there is no flights in or out of any of those areas over there. And so how are they going to replace somebody if they don't fly them in or out, you know?
Max flight.
And there's no, you know, I guess you could ride in on a boat, but that seems silly to do that.
Go in and out on a Mac flight.
Yeah, they got a way to sneak you in and out.
Yeah.
Oh, there's more. I'm not talking about it. Last time I came out with that video, I had choppers with spotlights hovering over my house. Not saying that's what they were for, but I ain't talking about that anymore. It's supposed to be in the 30s now.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I don't think he did get
I
back
don't
yet.
think he comes home till tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah,
Hey,
there's a big thing going on about one of the soldiers was standing out there and the plane come close to him. I'm like, it didn't even come close. If it got close enough, his dang hat would have flew off.
yeah.
And his hat didn't wobble or anything. Oh, they tried to run him over. He's the standing soldier is famous now because he didn't move. Well, duh, the airplane's probably 200 feet away from him. Because if you ever see one of them jets take off, and if you're, yeah, I've seen people, get knocked a good ways away and rolled.
Yeah. Go to YouTube and type in St. Martin Airport. They stand on the other side of the road holding on to a chain link fence.
Yeah.
And the jets are going to take off, and the jet's right there.
Yeah, that's still pretty far away though.
So you got a 747 all spooled up, and the guy's just pouring the coals to it before he even lets off the brake. And these people are literally flying in the air, holding onto the fence from the jet wash.
Yeah, hopefully I'm gonna be doing my planting my stuff Friday, unless the weather freaks out. But because tonight and tomorrow we got frost coming again, so I have to wait a little bit longer.
Really, frost again?
Yeah. And it's been so windy. Yesterday, I put my plants out there and they all flopped over because the wind was so strong.
Wow.
I thought it'd be fine if it was in between the two cars, but it didn't.
Hello, Cosmic Girl, Country Girl.
Yeah, right, Dana. I'm sick of the heat too.
Well, you figure in about a month and a half, we're gonna be saying, "Where's the cool weather at?"
Oh yeah, yeah.
Not down here. It's gonna be more than a month and a half.
You guys you're already saying it. More like, where's the rain?
Oh yeah, no, we got quite a bit the other day, but
still not enough, is it?
Well, it needs to be a slow, steady, all-day rain because otherwise it just washes off the ground.
A couple days of sprinkling type.
Well, I know if the wind ever calms down, I can get out there and do some burning before we get into another burn ban.
Yeah, we got a burn ban now too.
Have you?
Yep.
We're still flooded here. That's why when I take the boat out, I'm just going to go over to the small lake over here and cruise around a little bit.
During monsoon season up there, you already said you got a boat.
Well, if it gets that bad, it'll be bad.
You can go from your house to your ride.
Won't be no driving anywhere if it makes its way all the way up here. It'll be bad. Downtown would be under about 30 feet of water, 40 feet.
Wow.
It's happened. It has happened before, though.
You're going to need one of them hang gliders with a motor on it.
Yeah, it's kind of usually in the summer around May through June it is dry. It has been dry here. But like I said, we're still under flood watch here.
Wait a minute, Todd. How close to Iowa, Texas are you? Too many straws in the rivers for golf course.
Mm.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you what. I know I had a nap date, but by God, I bet I can go back to bed.
Yeah, the people complaining out there that about
Okay.
the war, which I don't think it's still considered a war yet, but well, whatever. It's costing $29 billion so far,
Really?
is what they're saying. But then again, you don't hear about the billions and billions of dollars Trump is making from gas or oil sales.
Yeah.
Look,
And
I
you
don't.
remember when I came out with this, Trump is so smart and all this about the strategy of the war and the Venezuela's thing and all that stuff, and taking control of the oil in Mexico and Canada and Greenland and all that. Well, somebody else is talking about it now, and it's big, big news,
Give me a break.
But like I said, that 29 billion is done paid for. And I guarantee you, Trump is getting something
Out of
out of this trip. I guarantee you.
Oh, sure he is. So
Big time. Because like 76% of the oil comes from that China needs just to run a daily life over there comes from that strait over there, Iran. And since they're not getting anything, guess where they're getting their oil from now? United States.
yeah.
Same thing with because Europe's in that boat now. They're negotiating with us at the moment because all their oil is locked up because Russia and Ukraine are doing its thing, so no oil is getting out of there. So they're screwed. They can't get no oil if they, so all those countries over there are like, we need oil. And where are they going to get it from?
how come it ain't making the news? Because
Well,
they
It does. It does. They're supposedly sending a defensive, not offensive, but a defensive force with Britain and France, and I think Poland's sending a ship and to like guide ships back and forth through the straits. And it still boggles my mind. Well, I know why, because they spent so much money on DEI and immigration into the UK that they have three. Then I mind you, this was a country that used to have the largest navy in the world.
Yeah.
They have three working destroyers, but only one is capable of combat operations.
Yeah.
How in the hell do you go from number one years ago to having one destroyer?
And no minesweepers. I was like, what? When did he? It seems like less than 10 years ago, they had a bunch of them,
Well, look at all they brought down to the Falkland Islands back in the late 80s when they started all that crap. You know, off of Argentina. I mean, they had a flotilla down there. I think a lot of it is these European countries, they sat back on their laurels on their own defense because we had their backs for too long.
Yeah.
And now they're stuck. Now that they, dissed us and said, you can't use our airspace, this, that, and the other thing. And, okay, that's fine. Now what do they got? Now they got to all join up together just to get one little flotilla there to go through the straits.
Yeah. If Trump came out with a cure for cancer, they would report that he's bankrupting doctors because it's ruining their business.
I wish somebody would.
Well, they say, allegedly that cancer's been cured years and years ago.
I believe it.
Oh, I've been thinking that for a long time.
That's
they got a cure for everything.
That
disease not being released.
That I've lost a lot of family members to that disease, and
that
is a big money maker for big pharma.
Oh yeah.
Who's in the back pocket of big pharma?
Eric, me and you in the same category in that ordeal.
Hey, Vester.
But how is a hand full of people going to fight big pharmacy? You're not.
No.
Well, anytime they want to vote, they just pay for it.
Yeah.
Hey, Jennifer.
You know what? You can. Hannah Harper.
It's
Live.
It's nothing but a big racket.
Oh yeah.
It is.
Whole system.
Let's find out who that is. American Idol. What the?
I hear we well, this is old news, but they brought it up again today. We got a fish over there either in the Mediterranean or maybe even in the Straits, just sitting there waiting to, be of assistance, shall we put it?
Those are like Twitch's bits. You're supposed to get, I think it's 300 of them for free or 30 of them, something like that. And it's only on the phone.
I ain't heard nothing about that. Hey, Lester. Sorry I'm late with the hello.
And I guess whenever you go into on the phone, it's gifts, and then there'll be a thing to where you can pick out which ones you want to send. There's a bunch of different ones. Yeah, if you look on your phone where it says gifts, you go down and there's, I think you have to claim the 300 or 30 or whatever, and then if you run out of them, that you're supposed to purchase them so you can spend them wherever you want. Well, I would rather get spammed than jewels. Send me Yeah, most people don't know it's even there. I know other channels are using it quite a bit. They've taken some because there used to be poop. There used to be a poop emoji one, Joel thing, and it
Oh,
was like 50 joules or something like that, which is 50 cents. Because a joule is 50 or 1 penny, so to speak. That's what they say it is, but it's like you get 50 for 100. Oh, Jennifer just did a joule. I didn't see it on StreamYard, but it did pop up on my screen though.
I didn't see anything.
Well, it's gone now. It
I
just
didn't
said
see that.
no on my screen right here.
Well, that ain't fair. You need to
Well,
share it.
you need to get a hold of StreamYard and tell them to put it all over the whole screen.
Yeah.
Give me the number. What's the number, Tom? You know I'll call.
1-800 bend over.
It's a
Being way over.
they're just trying to get compete with Twitch and other places. TikTok Live does it, and so they're trying to be
If
more
anybody
like
sends me
the other
coin,
ones.
if anybody gonna send me a coin, make it a Bitcoin.
Well, actually, the buy me coffee thing accepts crypto.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, maybe I need to get. I gotta start going live first. Yeah. Man, I'm gonna tell you what. Last night, well, yesterday I cut my hair. Okay. And I sleep on one pillow with another pillow raised up above my head there. Before I cut my hair and everything, I couldn't feel the other pillow. I got so pissed off at that pillow last night, I tossed it in the floor. It kept itching my head.
You turned into a robot.
So,
Oh, maybe it's me. My camera just
uh-oh. You
Yeah.
still there?
He's frozen.
Yeah, it's actually my connection evidently. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're back.
Yeah,
Ooh.
what is the point to all that?
Yeah, I can't hear you guys if you're talking.
Oh,
What's up, Bushcraft?
he's over the target.
Is that what it is?
Probably.
They're gonna take some of his coins away from him. Oh,
I don't know.
damn. Well, how's your garden going along so far, Eric?
Not bad. I got my hydroponics are going pretty well. That'll be second round of plants.
Well,
And,
Bushcraft got kicked off. I reckon it's just me and you now.
Yeah. and I've got Roma tomatoes, sweet brandywine tomatoes, and I got zucchini.
I need to get to the store. I need to get me some bell peppers and some zucchini myself.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm growing inside is the red bell peppers, another round of zucchini, celery, and a shishito pepper.
Is
And-
there a secret
And a
of
water-
growing cayenne pepper?
Hey,
There he is.
You're back.
yeah.
Is there a secret growing what?
cayenne peppers, cause none of mine take start out.
I got a good secret for growing them. You just go to the store and buy them in a shaker jar.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
Well, any pepper to germinate needs to be at least about 68 to 80 degrees.
My jalapenos are coming up great. My cayenne peppers are not.
Yeah, that doesn't. The hotter the pepper, the more heat it needs to germinate.
Okay.
That's just
Well, I reckon come dead heat of summer, I'll try it again and see what happens.
Well, if you got, put them on top of your refrigerator. It's warm up there all the time. I've got heating pads that keep, my little grow area is like 85 degrees. So my tomatoes and peppers sprout up like really fast.
Do you have to have special heating pads, or can any type of heating pad work?
Well, if you put like a heating pad for your back or something, that won't work. That'll burn a hole in your plastic.
Okay.
Because it has to be at a certain temperature. You don't want it to.
Reckon I'll buy me a heat lamp. Try that.
Not a heat lamp.
Black
You're going to burn your plants out. You want a heating pad like the. Heat mat.
Wait a minute. All I saw was a blur. You remember? Okay. Blanket heat mat. Now, what do they normally run?
I forget what those was, but you can get them about $14 to $20.
Okay.
They're big enough that you can put a couple trays, and you'll see the difference in a heating pad because you don't need a light to germinate seeds.
I ain't gonna be able to buy nothing this coming month. It'd have to be July before I can get anything.
Yeah, I know. I've got
Bill.
a bill for the PO box. I was hoping to have enough money this month to
Take care of it.
I have it costs me $25 to submit my music to
Really?
what is the iPhone thing where you buy stuff, buy music, iTunes, and I can submit my music to where people can buy it on there, and it costs money to sell your stuff, so to speak. And I can submit it there, and I can have a page on Spotify too. You have to pay for it, which sucks. But all my other stuff is legally mine now. So the ASCAP.
Hey.
So Jeff, don't think I'm saying bad words.
Now you know I wouldn't do that.
Oh, heavens forbid! No, you wouldn't.
No.
What do you want? Get up here. You're coming up. Come on. Jump. Well, come on. Jump. There. Now lay down.
Now, which one's that?
It's Blue.
Blue.
Yeah. He's the one that messes my beard up all the time.
Man, you want to talk about pets? Out of all these chickens out here, I got one red hen. that'd come up to me and take food out of my hand. But trust me, I swear, it seems like to me she's got a jagged beak. She got a hold of my finger earlier today. I didn't think
Oh, it
she'd
was a
ever
worm?
let my finger go.
Give me that worm. Give me that worm. Yeah. When I used to have chicken where I used to live, I had this big area just for, having a cookout and a fire and whatnot. We had logs, big logs around it. So I'd go out there and sit down on one of the logs, and the chickens would sit down beside me on the logs because they knew, like, if we were having a weenie roast or something, I'd give them parts of the hot dog buns.
Yeah.
And they'd sit up there, and anytime anybody goes out there, they go sit next to them on the logs.
Right.
They wouldn't
Well,
go by the fire or anything.
I'm going to tell you this right here. These chickens around here, they definitely country because they love grits. And anytime me or the wife one walks out the door, I mean, it's like they done swooped up on us wanting something to eat. You know what?
Yeah, the other place that wanted my music, I have to go to the place, and it takes 3 to 6 weeks for it to get verified and everything. So that kind of sucked. And it was the Broken America one song.
Now, if you
which I was surprised, because I had cuss words in that one. Not bad cuss words, but
do you have to be patent or anything to go with a company like that?
no, there's now, if somebody goes steal my song and stuff like that, then I can take them to court or whatnot. But then it's a process.
Okay.
Depends who has more money and all that stuff.
Yeah, I was fixing to say, depending on who's got more money.
But like I said, the ASCAP place is usually pretty good about that. And so far, I've got. Let me log in here real quick and look. I think I've got all 5 songs on there right now. I have more songs than that, but oh no, I only got 4. I don't think the last one registered yet. Let me see.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there is 5. Why does it say? Oh, why is this one not? It says it's accepted, but it's not showing up. Oh, it does say 5. Okay, never mind. That freaked me out there for a minute.
Well, that's your one mistake for the year. You thought you was wrong.
Lights Out, Broken America, Preppers Will Survive, and The Other Side, and How Do I?
Yeah.
I do have other songs, but I haven't kind of advertised them or anything yet, so I'm still working on them.
Yeah.
And I still never made a post, which is which one was everybody liked the best. Did you guys hear the one I put out? Did I put out today? I can't even keep track of.
Yeah, you put one out today.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. I did.
I think they're all good. I just happened to gravitate toward the one you played on the opening of your show tonight?
Preppers one.
Curious.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Oh, Western on. Well,
I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, I put the short last night. I went ahead and got them linked together. And I pretty much did the whole video on Canva. I didn't put it together myself. I just put different images together or videos together.
Bushcraft, Eric, I'm gonna have to cut this short. Something just popped up.
Okay.
Y'all have a good one, and until we meet again, everybody have a good and safe one.
You
All right,
too.
my friend.
Ciao.
Ciao,
Stay out
buddy.
of trouble. Well,
Hmm.
like he would listen to me.
Well,
Yeah, right. You know how much good music is out there that nobody, like 10, 20 people listen to? I came across a TikTok video the other day, and it was some girl was singing her song with the guitar and everything. And I was like, dang. And then I noticed that there was like one heart and 15 views. I'm like, how's that possible?
algorithms. I don't know.
Especially female, because females always get tons more views.
Yeah. I don't know. There's very few good artists that are new anymore. I take the older artists, the 80s and 90s and
Oh yeah,
2000s, and then which is really good is there's quite a few good cover bands that are out there playing covers, which is fine
yeah,
by me. So I mean, if you can rock, then do it.
yeah. There's um oh, Lincoln Park. They had this girl take over for Chester,
Right.
and she butchered the heck out of it. And howdy. Then there's some people saying she's really good and everything, but she tries to be him, and you can't do that.
No.
Here, let me see if I can grab a link real quick. Yeah, I don't think I've actually linked my channel in my description yet.
When did he pass?
13, 14, something like that.
Okay. Because I saw a whatchamacallit.
Oh, 17.
I saw a YouTube video on him. It was they were playing at a concert, and he jumped off stage down into wasn't even a row. This girl was inside next to the stage. She was crippled, paraplegic or whatever, and he just grabbed her hand, and he was like right in her face, and she's singing along, soaking it all up. I thought that was pretty cool doing that for her.
Yep. 2017. Yeah, oh man, he could sing.
Yeah.
It's another one of those devastating losses.
Oh
Kurt
God.
Cobain was another one. It's like, dang.
Who's the guy from Stone Temple Pilots? He's gone way too soon.
Oh yeah.
He had a great voice. Someone in chat will know. Hey, Bob. There's a real good cover band, believe it or not. What the heck is their name now?
Vineyard Chicks.
No, well, they're excellent. That's
Yeah.
I know that, but I forget what their name is. Mission Souls. They just did Foreplay Long Time cover of Boston. Came out today. Holy cow! I don't know how old this kid is. She's like maybe 16 or 15 on the lead guitar. Oh, they're all incredible musicians. I don't know how it's just. Yeah, I guess you're just born with it. But they are good. And of course, the Trips, they've always been good. So
Scott Whelan.
yeah, Scott Whelan.
Yeah. When did he? Well, let's see when he passed.
I think his best song is
2003. Dang, it wasn't that early. See, I'm way off on my times. I thought it was.
Maybe it was Maybelline. Dana, I got you. His best song, in my humble opinion, is oh God, now I'm going to forget it. I just had it on the tip of my tongue. The Interstate Love Song. That's a good one.
Oh, I like Creep.
That too. They're all good.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of good ones.
The other day, where the hell was I? And I forget what station it is. It doesn't do it all the time, but sometimes it plays real old rock. And it was Zeppelin, Misty Mountain Hop. And I'm like, my God, the last time I heard that, I was fishing in New Jersey in a stream. And it's they need to play the old stuff more.
Oh yeah. Well, Jimmy Page was with a bunch of elite guitarists.
Oh, sure.
You know, and he busts out his famous riff, and they're just
which one? He's got all kinds of. Oh, I saw that. I saw that video.
Yeah,
they're just looking at him like, wow.
And the major differences is that he's still using the old stuff and making those sounds.
Yeah.
That the new guys have a hard time copying.
Well, because it's
like
not
Smoke on the Water.
Because it's not pure.
Yeah.
It's all full of computer and
Yeah, it's like Smoke on the Water. The guy was explaining how he came up with it. Basically, he reversed Beethoven, and he says everybody plays it and they play it wrong. And he says, because you kind of pluck it.
Right.
And he says, everybody strums it. He said, that's not how it's originally this way. And he said, a lot of people can't play it because of the way the pickups are and the amps and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's all digitized. And Malcolm Young, I watched the thing on him.
Yeah. I was just going to bring That's weird.
He's just a little guy.
Yeah.
And he says, I forget what guitar it was, but he says he likes the guitar to where he cuts out as much of the guitar as he can because it's so heavy.
No, I just saw that today, that video today or yesterday. That was Angus.
Yeah, yeah.
The guy that runs around in the little boy knickers on stage with the
yeah. That's who I meant.
And he's still rocking it.
Oh yeah, 70 years old.
Yeah.
Out there. I'd be lucky to climb up on the stage.
They were here last year and I called for tickets and they just had sold out. I'm like, hey.
Oh, last time I seen him, let's see, it would have been 91.
Well, they certainly were a lot younger.
Or 92. They could have, I don't know, it would have been 91. 91. Yeah, I think it was 91. And it was in West Virginia is where I seen him. And I got a bunch of the money, the dollar bills.
Right.
Because everybody's up, jumping up like this, trying to grab them. And there's tons of it on the ground. I'm down on my hands and knees, shoving it in my pockets, putting it down my pants. And I was going to town on it. And I ended up with like $400 or $500 of those dollars. And a week later, after leaving that area, because I was on the road on a carnival at the time, I had probably $20 left. I went to one of the bars in Charleston, downtown, because we had set up downtown.
Yeah.
And we all went drinking after work and everything. And went to the bar, and I told him, I said, can I buy a beer with this? He says, you can drink all night long for that.
Nice.
That dollar bill. And I said, okay. Which wasn't that long. But I went into the next night after work and didn't pay for the week we were there. And the next night when we went in there, he had it framed up on the wall behind the bar.
Wow. Yeah, I saw Boston locally here, and it was in a very small amphitheater, if those two words go together. And my sister-in-law was standing next to me, and they just finished Foreplay Long Time, and Tom Schultz threw his pick out into the crowd, and my sister-in-law caught it. I could have screamed. She's not even a Boston fan. I grew up with Boston. I'm like, give me that. No, I ain't. They still got it in a frame. I'm like, what do you don't even listen to them. That really ruined my evening.
I was with somebody in the I can't remember his name now, drummer for Poison. threw a drumstick out.
Nikki
Mhm.
Sticks.
No, poison.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember. Anyways, hit her square in the face. Dun-dun. Why is he throwing stuff at me? She started screaming and hollering, and we're just sitting there cracking up laughing. And we ended up getting backstage anyway. So
Cool. That's cool.
and she still had a spot on her forehead.
Bink. Right.
Well, see that was the trick. If I didn't get the backstage passes ahead of time, I always got extra tickets. I would bring girls with me, and I would always, if you're in a certain spot where they walk up, they'll throw backstage passes up to the girls, and then we would just go back and
Right.
Usually at least 3-4 hours in backstage
So
before
you were using the girls as like chum or
pretty much, yeah. But most of the time, I got the backstage. If my friend was working, he would give me a backstage pass.
I see.
So I'd set up on the side there where they walk in and watch from the side. And when they left, follow them right straight to the backstage party.
Besides Boston, that same small venue that I saw them at, I saw Brian Adams, but it was a totally an acoustical event with his full band. He's
I've seen him too.
He's the best thing out of Canada. He sounds as good now as he does.
I don't know. You can have him. I'll take Shania Twain.
Well, I'm talking sound.
Oh, okay.
But the one concert that's etched in my mind, well, they all are, was Joan Jett,
Yeah.
1983, third row center, Passaic Theater.
I seen her down in actually Tampa at a
Nice.
diner. I can't remember the name of the diner or anything because I was young, and playing a jukebox. And she come up. I didn't recognize her at first, and until it sunk into me. Oh, that's a good song. And I like this, and I turned around because they had a picture of the album
Right.
on the next to the song.
What song was it?
Her famous one.
I Love Rock and Roll.
Yeah. And I'm like, what? I turn around and she's sitting there with the rest of the band, and they're eating. And I said, what? You're Jonah Jett? And she said, yeah, I think so. And she said, you're just the cutest guy and whatnot. Yeah, I was a wee little guy at that time.
They got us at the entrance though to the theater. They had these giant garbage cans, and it was in the winter that we saw her. And man, everybody had their big down jackets on, parkas, and all that stuff. And you know what you put in your pockets is just bottles and bottles and bottles. Man, I never heard so much glass hitting the garbage can in my life. It just was just.
They got the
pickpockets.
In Phoenix. Well, it's not technically Phoenix. It's one of the burgs on the outside of it, but it's pretty much the big area there. They have concerts that's outside, and they have a big hill that everybody sets on, and then they have a flat part up closer.
Yeah, that's like the fairgrounds here.
We because you could bring cooler and bring what you want. So if you went in and there was like four or five bands in, people start rolling down the hill. You have to watch it because people would scream up at the top.
Yeah.
Somebody's coming down, and you would turn around and get hit by somebody rolling down the hill.
They would have yelled 4.
Yeah, I remember when the Go-Go's came to town. Oh boy.
This is really deja vu. Everything you've mentioned, I just saw, I swear to God, I just saw a thing on that when they first came out. I think it was like PBS. And Belinda Carlisle, she was like 16 years old.
Yeah. Well, have you seen there's a documentary.
That's probably what I was looking at.
There backstage, there's a long-haired skinny dude sitting there with his arms around Belinda Carlisle and she doesn't. I'm sure she's straight now, but at that time she wasn't, or she wasn't ish.
Jane Wielding.
I believe so. And my arms are like this, and they show. And I can't remember if it's a grainy video or if it's the picture that they flash on by it, and that's me sitting there backstage on the couch, and I was sitting there watching the documentary thing, and I'm like, oh, that's me.
Right.
I didn't know there was nobody who filmed it or anything. And it was like a shock to me to see myself on TV.
Yeah.
In that fashion,
I think they probably put pieces together,
Yeah.
15-second reel here, 30-second reel here, and they got it all together and made a movie out of it. But
Cheap Trick. Oh man, that's another great band.
Yeah, Cheap Trick.
Dang it. The guitarist, I can't remember his name now.
The goofball with the hat.
Yeah. And anyways, we were at the Hilton.
Tommy.
At the bar at the Hilton because after the backstage, instead of going up to the room, they all went into the bar, and they said, "No, you can't come to the bar. We don't allow bands after concerts to come in the bar." And he said choice words, and he flung out a big wad of money. He says, "I guarantee you, we're going to the bar," and we did. And there must have been at least 30, 40 people in the group that went in, and that was a blast.
Yeah.
And I hung out with him and the drummer at the time. And I think the drummer had changed for the concert at that time. Oh man, I wish. Well, no, kind of. I don't now. Actually, cell phones were a thing. That'd probably be bad for me. But just if I had a camera and took pictures back then, that would have been awesome. Because, like I said, 3-4 times a week, I was after work, I was going to a concert because my friend worked he was security at the Civic Center in Phoenix, and there was at least 3 concerts a week.
Nice.
And I even went to some I think we're alone now. The little short redhead.
Oh, Tiffany.
Yeah. I even went to her concert. Debbie Gibson, she was a prude.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Did you
Tiffany
see Martika?
Tiffany was kind of okay. I mean,
How about Martika? Did you see her?
I don't know.
Her big hit was Toy Soldiers.
I think so. She'd have been way older than me though. I even went and seen Salt and Pepper. Got backstage. I was the only white dude there, and I had long blonde hair and stuck out like a sore thumb. But
Right.
nobody ever, I never had issues with anybody. I was cuddling up with a couple of the backup singers, or that were there for one of their songs. I didn't really get to talk to the, Salt and Pepper, whatever you call them back then. They had names, but I can't remember what they are. But if you had the opportunity to go to a concert about every other night, it's like, sure, I went to, and I didn't look like the part. I went and seen Eddie Rabbit.
I love a rainy night.
Yeah. And I was probably the only one there with long hair.
Yeah, he was a good singer. He's gone now too.
Is he really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, hard to keep track of it. Makes you feel really old. I even went to see the Oak Ridge Brothers. I think that's what their name was.
Yeah.
Elvira.
My heart's on fire.
Yeah. It was, it was fun. And, that was one of the weird ones. So going backstage with it was soda pop and iced tea. And one guy had a bottle of something that he didn't share.
Right.
Which
Lucky.
was weird for me to go backstage, because that backstage at that in the 80s was party time, and it was very weird, and to find out yet most of them were very religious.
Well, not only that, but if you were back there with, did you say Tupac and Ice T?
No.
Who did you say?
No, Salt and Pepper.
No, after that, you were just talking about it.
No, I was never Tupac or that's 90s.
I was going to say, you'd be lucky if you weren't in a crossfire. That group.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oak Ridge Boys.
You'd have to.
Oh, there was plenty of fighting and stuff, but that's all it was. There was no bang bang, nothing like that. There was the Civic Center. They had the main backstage, where they had a buffet little thing going back there, and then would have alcoholic beverages on both sides. it was completely lined with plywood. And, people would sign the wall and stuff. It was all black.
Right.
It was all plywood because, it got tore up. Drywall gets expensive. You have to replace it a couple times a week. I wish I could go back there and check that out now, see what it looked like. Because there were signatures from all the bands and stuff that's played there.
Yeah. So what was the last concert you saw?
The last one I seen,
Yeah.
the AC/DC, I believe.
AC/DC. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was it. I don't even remember who was opening for him. It didn't matter. And another good thing about if they didn't sell T-shirts, they gave them out to people who were in the backstage party. So I always had, and how I wish I had those now.
Yeah.
I've got one that I still have.
There was any fans hanging around afterwards after you're at the party, you could have sold them.
What's left of it. Because you always cut the sleeves.
Right.
88. Oh, my daughter wore it for 80s dress up thing. And that's the only concert T-shirt I still have. And I had closets full of those things. And back then, you did all the cutting where you cut them slits in it and stuff like that.
Right.
That's why I wanted to see if anybody was live. Oh, I didn't know she was going live tonight.
Who?
Civvy. She's cooking pork shoulder stir fry. Ooh.
Pucker fried rice or shrimp fried rice?
Here, let me go ahead and get her link and send everybody over there. Since we didn't talk about food so much tonight, you guys can go watch food.
There you go.
But head over there and tell Civvy I said hey. Watch all the good food. Oh, that does look good. She's using the wok.
A wok.
Yeah. But make sure you come by on Friday, 8 o'clock. We got an interview. And I got a possible another interview next week.
Good.
So I'm going to try to keep up with the interviews again. Hopefully, we shall see. If not, I'll have to interview Eric.
That's okay.
Okay.
I'm still trying to beat that rap out of Jersey, so I might not be able to, just talk about it.
Oh, and I got to play the other song here before we leave for the outro. You find it first.
Why don't you play something by the Soggy Bottom Boys?
Okay. Let me see.
No, your stuff's good. Let's hear it.
Your screen. And I did go with the lights out. I guess that's a good,
That's a good tune.
because it's hard to come up with the original title that ain't nobody else did.
Oh,
So-
take Grace up on that. Get her butt up here. Come on, Grace.
Okay, here we go. Oh.
Late night little town diner glow. People laughing like they'll always know how tomorrow's gonna roll on by. And the sirens cut across the sky. Phone went dead, power lines burned black. Nobody knew if it was coming back. Old man Jenkins yelled from his porch, better grab your guns, light a torch. When the lights went out and the trucks quit rolling, people got desperate, temper started exploding. No more law, no more saving grace, just hard men trying to survive this place. Beans in the cellar and a loaded 45, praying to the Lord just to stay alive. Yeah, the world went crazy overnight when the lights went out and shit hit the fan. Shit hit the fan. Mama filled the bathtub up with rain. Kids asking if it'll be okay. Dog barking at the woods all night. Something don't feel right outside. Neighbor came knocking at 3 a.m. Family is starving, can I get them beans? My double barrel pressed against his chest. Better get now, your survival's hanging in the air. When the lights went out and the trucks quit rolling, people got desperate, temper started exploding. No more law, no more saving grace, just hard men trying to survive this place. Beans in the cellar and a loaded 45, praying to the Lord just to stay alive. Yeah, the world went crazy overnight when the lights went out and shit hit the fan. Shit hit the fan. Generator humming in the dark, fire glowing out beside the barn. Radio saying stay inside, but there ain't nowhere left to hide. Brother, if you hear this song, better learn to carry on, 'cause comfort disappears real fast when the good old days become the past. When the lights went out and the sky turned red, people fighting over scraps of bread. Ain't no hero coming down the line, just grit, God, and a made-up mind. Family gathered by the candlelight, holding on to faith through the longest night. Yeah, we learned what matters when we had to fight. When the lights went out tonight. Yeah, the lights went out, and nothing's ever coming back the same.
Night all.